This is my '88 Lincoln Town car. It's a base model with 94,000 miles, and the most remarkable things that I've done to it are replacing the original 15-inch steelies with these 16-inch high performance package lacy style rims, and upgrading the headlamps to, on the outboard we have Holley Retro Bright LED lamps in warm white, the classic color, and inboard are Hella H1s for upgraded high beam. On the interior, I've installed Cartier seats from out of a 1991 town car in the wrecking yard. These are much softer than the original seats that came with the car. On the back, it's wearing the finish panel from a 85 through 87 body style. I prefer this style a lot more than the 88's more slim reflector panel. The car does have a Class 3 hitch, so it can tow closer to its full rated capacity of 5,000 pounds. Mechanically, I've done some suspension work to it. It's running Moog front springs. The originals were very saggy and uneven. And on the back it's got springs for the wagon spec, just because the aftermarket front springs lifted the car pretty high. I needed the wagon spec rear coils to get the car level. It's running KYB gas adjust shocks on all four corners in the police spec. They ride really good and really level out and stabilize the ride. They're pretty much the best upgrade for handling and suspension on any of the 79 to 2002 Panther bodies. Engine-wise, I've changed the valve cover gaskets and the water pump. Not much else work has been done under the hood. It does leak a lot of oil, loses about a quart every 1,000 miles. Burns it, leaks it, don't really know, it doesn't really matter. I'm content to just check the oil and refill it as needed. It is running a replacement rear axle. I swapped the whole assembly with one from a 1984 town car with 40,000 miles. Bought it from a wrecking yard. The original axle had a bad pinion bearing, and I wasn't able to get it repaired properly. So just swapping the whole axle was the safer option. I did that myself in the driveway. It wasn't very fun, but got it done. It's running a new copper brake lines on the rear axle, along with a new body length copper line from the proportioning valve to the rear axle. Front brakes are still the stock lines. The car was not originally configured with automatic lamps. I installed the switch and sensor out of a Crown Vic wagon from the wrecking yard. I also replaced the radio with a Blaupunkt head unit that mimics the style and aesthetic of a classic radio, but it has the modern Bluetooth and media features. I also did a custom mod to this car. I welded in the bracket for a modern Panther body's slide-out cup holders. So now this car has cup holders that can slide in and out. This car has been important to me. It's been my backup car for quite a bit.